Now that we are subscribed to the free package, we are going to go ahead and claim a business. So if we go to the home page, what you're going to want to do is try and find your business on the site before you try and create one. That way you don't have double listings and you can consolidate all your efforts onto one page. So you can either use the keyword search here and type in your business name. I've personally claimed my own business, so instead of looking for my business, I'm going to scroll down to the categories. I'm going to go to catering, and then I'm going to find my business. Say my business is Streets of Italy. I can click on this business. And then as you can see here, this is just the basic information that we have put into the system. So even if you're not currently on an account with us, your information would still be here so people can see it. Eventually you can replace your logo here with the free account. You can add your basic contact information over here. But right now we are going to click Claim This Business. This is going to take us to the claim form. So I'm going to put in my name, my email, for the website it's not 100% necessary. We can input the website later when we're filling out the business information or editing the existing business information. The business name is required, and that is just so I can make sure on the back end that you are on the right business and you're claiming the correct business. So this was Streets of Italy, and we click claim. And then it says that we will review your claim and answer you as soon as possible. So on the back end, I'm going to have to go and claim this business, and then we'll be back and we'll see how our account looks now with the claimed business. So now that I've approved the business on the back end, we can see that under our account and business tag, we have the Streets of Italy and Davenport listed as one of our businesses. So then we can go to Manage. And here you can click this to view your current listing on the front page, on the front end, sorry. So we can see that we have a phone number, the location, which is always going to be Quad Cities in whatever city. You can also add like a street address if you do have a physical location. You can add your email, your website, which in this case I couldn't find a website for Streets of Italy, so I used their Facebook page. You can also use your Facebook page or any other main form of contact that you want to direct people towards. And then we have our tags. If we go back to our user account, we can edit business. This form will pop up. I had added in Davenport before, I believe it's just Streets of Italy, so I'm going to get rid of that. You can add your logo and description, any of this other information, but if you just have the free account, it's not going to show up on the front end, so we're going to add this later when we discuss the other membership level packages. Here you can choose your categories. You can choose multiple categories. This is a caterer, so we can either type something in or we can go down to the catering category. We have fine dining, which is no longer there because we already have it selected up here. And then we have barbecue and Mexican right now. If you do have a suggestion for another category that doesn't quite fit your business, let us know and we will be sure to add that in so you can classify your business under the correct category. None of these other ones really fit this particular business, so I'm going to click off there. You can add your hours, but they're not going to show up unless you have at least a basic package. You can add your address, building number, street. Right now it just says Davenport and Quad Cities. The location is required, but it just should just say Quad Cities. Because WedVendQC is for the Quad Cities, so we're not serving other areas at this time. So Quad Cities is required there. You can add or change your phone number. For a second phone and a second email, that would come if you have a basic package or above. For the free package, you can add one email and then one phone number. For the website, we see here that the Facebook was input, as I mentioned before. We could also copy this in down to the Facebook tab, but again, that's not going to show up for a free listing. You have to have at least a basic listing for your social media to show up. And then we have tags as another major thing that you want to make sure that you fill out. Tags are the keywords that you think people will be searching for on that home page or any other search bar on the site. Tags, you can have as many as you want, but I would limit it to a certain number just because you don't want people to find you. Like if you're a caterer and you type in wedding photography, they're not going to pick you. They're probably going to be mad that you intruded upon this other category and sent them off their search, and I will probably get complaints and go in there and take other categories off as well, because I want the search to be good for the front end user, which is going to be brides and grooms. We want everything to be nice and clean and easy to find for them. So that being said, streets of Italy, you can add like pizza. You can add Italian cuisine. Did that not add? Italian cuisine. If you hit tab after you type it in, it will add it there. Okay, if you want the map directed to your exact address, if you have a physical location, you can type in your address here, and then, let's say, we're from Main Street, Davenport. You can click on that, and then the map should refresh and zoom in. At least it will on the front end, but you saw the drop down there as you're typing it in. It will give you suggestions. I'm going to take that off because we don't have a physical building address for this customer, and I'm going to click update business, and this should take me back to the user account, which it does. If we come back up to this other tab where we had previewed our business originally, we can refresh the page, and we should see after it loads that it is just Streets of Italy and not Streets of Italy of Davenport anymore, and we can see our pizza and Italian cuisine tags that we have added. And that is how you manage and edit your business on the free account. In the next video, we are going to go over how to create your own business from scratch.